Hoot hoot, everybody. Hoot hoot. I'm Vilhelm Vanderbos, the noble owl of Globye Generation 2 Equinox. Not for much longer. And welcome to the last stream of the year. How's everyone doing? Hoot hoot, mage of Miris. I don't even know where I was going with that. Hello everybody, how are you doing? Hoot 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 hoot. Yes, welcome to my Globye for Now stream. In case it's not obvious from the thumbnail and everything, I will be going on a break after today. This is the last stream of the year for me, and as a corpo VTuber. And if that doesn't make sense, I, Vilhelm Vanderbos, debuted and have been working under Brave Group Europe, Globye, for most of 2 years now. And Globye is closing their doors. They're closing down in a couple of days even. And after that, I'll be going indie. Still be Vilhelm Vanderbos, still be Noble Owl, still be this channel. But we're wrapping up this year that has been as a corpo VTuber with you guys, you lovely plumies, as my community. So yeah, today's gonna be a chatty stream. It's just chatting essentially, and you guys can ask questions and you just talk about your experiences with it all. So will the Globye channel be gone too? Okay, first of all, let me make note of that question. But first of all, hoot hoot everybody. I want to say hello to everybody. We got I see Mizu, I see Jennifer and Miri and Maria. Hoot hoot in chat, and I'll give a hoot hoot back. Kiana as well. Who else we got here? Ciel, Chaco, Winter. A lot of names that I also am familiar with from the Plumie Discord now that we have the new Discord that I opened. Getting a bit cold. I need to dress a bit warmer, I think. Yeah, we're doing hoot hoots. We're gonna get to the talkies. Fontanian Waters, Crescent, Marine, Diane was in church, I think you said. Larissa, hello. Pudding, Oma, hello. Adam, Juzo, Harrier, Shine, Editor. Really nice. Choco Milk, hello. Pudding Cake, hello. And I think I said Jennifer. No, Jennifer, hello. Larissa, hello. It's a long list. You plumies are... There's so many plumies now. It's so nice. Miri Natsu. Just make sure I say hi to you guys. Goblin, hello. And Ratio, welcome. Have I missed anyone? Have I missed anyone? Yeah, it's going. Chorby, hello. Ruka, hello. I think I caught everyone. Apologies if I didn't otherwise. You got a bonus hoot? Yeah, you did. I just wanted to make sure. Discord name is different to my YouTube name. That's fine. I name them as I see them, and sometimes I remember that you were another name. Otherwise, it's all fine. You can be different names. Ever since YouTube changed the settings so that I only see usernames, then yeah, they're gonna be a bit different, but yeah. It's all fine. How's everyone doing? First of all, like, after all the hoot hoots, I also want to say sorry. Like, I want to apologize for going so long on the stream yesterday. I could have done better in terms of finding all the entries properly, seeing as how far back they went as well. And also, when the witching hour hits, as I was calling it yesterday, I get a bit, I think I'm getting tired, I get a bit impulsive, and my decision making is not the best as to lengthening a stream a lot like that. In the future, I'm going to take care to, if there's still a lot of entries to go, even if there's not a lot of entries to go, if there are entries to go, well, just going to do it the day after. because I need to respect my own sleeping times. I need to respect your time. I want to respect your time and my mods' times as well. So I just wanted to say that is the plan going forward. So in case your entry is not covered during the stream, there will be another one as well the day after. So there will be a chance to catch a lot more of them. Even if there's no need to apologize, if you guys don't feel like there's anything to apologize for, what does it say? Hindsight is 2020, and I just wanna let you guys know that I will be splitting up the feature streams if we get more entries, because I want more entries. Like jokingly, I was saying that you guys like turn this into an endurance stream, but honestly, I shouldn't be doing it. I shouldn't be going endurance. There's plenty less who could have done it today, you know. So I just wanted to say, in the future we're gonna do it like that. Right. Thank you for saying so. We live and learn. I definitely do. It's always end up learning and growing. That said, though. Oh no, I'm playing a magic act. I'm shrinking. Let's see. There you go. That's better. That aside, though, let's have a little talksy about how was your holiday? What gifts did you guys get? Merry Christmas. We're gonna talk about Christmas and holiday celebration, and then we're gonna be looking back on the year that has been. I wrote down some pointers because there's been a lot of stuff. Like going back on the year is really fun. Yes. Big thank you. Big thank you, to say the least, to Mary, who took upon herself to do the timestamps on yesterday's features stream. So you can go back and you can check the timestamps in the comments. I'm gonna add them to the video description as well, so you can find your entry if you want to see what I said about your entry specifically. Thank you so much for doing that, Mary. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Let's put on some Christmassy music and we talk about Christmas that we had, yeah? Which one did we have? This one. This is the Christmas music. I had a lot of nice stuff to eat. I cooked a bunch. I got treated a bunch. That's so nice. Had wonderful Christmas with elderly dragon parents. Elderly dragons, that's so cool. Ancient dragons. Goblin got crochet items, books, arcane cosplays. Arcane cosplays? Wow. You got a Kaito figure, right? Pudding. You're saying that was your first, legit figure, right? What is Nobara killer? Okay, master guide on how to draw anime books. Okay, like using the drawing reference guides on how to draw anime. That's always a cool. That got me started with everything drawing. Honestly, you just gotta find the book that you vibe with that teaches you this stuff. I always try to do it during the stream, but I always get distracted. I mean, there's a lot of good entries in there and everything, and I'm being a bit silly as well. But it's still a lot of work, and yesterday's we went a bit longer too, so still really appreciate it. Hello, Rocks, welcome. Got money, a perfume I wanted, chocolate, and some skincare. That's pretty good gifts. Not gonna lie. I got a nice gift box of like, you know, shower stuff, like shower foam and some skin lotion and stuff like that too. Deodorant. That's always nice gifts, honestly, especially with the fragrance. It's really good. I really like shower foam. I really like shower foam. For present, I gifted myself 2 builds. 2 build non-Lego sets. Ah, little blocky sets. That's so cute. Hello, Joy. Didn't get anything, but got my early birthday present today. Lovely stamps and ink to stamp them with. That's all. That's awesome. Early birthday. Happy birthday. I'm not gonna be streaming the next coming days. Happy birthday, Joy. And anyone else too that has any celebrations coming up, like happy birthday, happy celebration during the time that I'm gone. Let's see what else we got. Tattoo body markers, really? So you can do body markers, like drawing tattoos on yourself to practice. Got really nice noise canceling earbuds and it's a bliss for my sensitive owl ears. I get that, honestly. That's so cool. That's such a nice gift. God brother says hi. Hello, God brother. Hoot hoot, God brother. Of Diane. Of cabin. Ah, hoot hoot. With the full name. Hope everyone uses their new drawing material to share more art. Yes, yes. Thank you all so much for all the entries on the Globye Pulse Challenge 2. It was lovely to see yesterday. We went long, like I said, but oh my gosh, everyone did so well. I'm so proud of the community, of the Plumies, the way that people enter and challenge themselves. And how I just see people everyone just get a bit better over time. Got a new notebook for Christmases, Jennifer, socks, blanket, perfume, and lotion. Honestly, that's really nice. Honestly, it sounds like a good gift. I guess I'll learn to draw better during the break. We'll all keep improving together. Chaka got chamomile tea strainer, nice, anatomy guidebook, ooh, awesome. Shoes and some random gifts from my friends. Hello Remy, welcome. Natsu got rainbow socks, tea, snacks. My parents organized a LARP style escape room visit for the whole family. Whoa, escape room visit, that's so cool. I haven't been to an actual escape room, I think. I haven't been to an actual escape room. Maybe once. Long time ago. You got a digital camera, some books, some clothes, and a dragon plush. That's really cool. Like digital cameras, ever since phones became so very accessible to take pictures, it's always nice to have an actual camera to take pictures with, I think. Birthday is next month, before the 17th. Happy birthday, Jennifer. I'm gonna be gone until the 17th. I'll be on the Discord though. I have a question, Veil Mizu. Sure. Shoot, I'll keep having a look. Yep, correct, Phil. I've done tattoos on myself to practice and it's fun. That's awesome. That's cool. I knew a tattoo artist at one point. I saw her practice sets, even on the points where you would practice on like kind of like silicone fake skin stuff. It's pretty cool. I hope that goes well. Okatabi, hello. Globye for now and good luck. Have fun on the vacay. I'll be waiting for you to return like a phoenix owl next year. Nah, yeah, for sure. Although I'm not gonna get caught on fire. I'm not gonna catch fire. I'm just gonna hoot hoot. I will be going quietly. I will be going quietly, but I'll be back regardless. Rainbow socks, somehow that is very not so coated. I gotta say, they're fun, energetic socks. Miri, your sensitive owl ears would hate my drums. Yes, drums are quite not much of a treat for owl ears. Yeah, definitely. When I play drums, I had to do that. Your protection. Didn't play it for that long, but it was fun. Working on the leftover sticky buns mom made for Christmas morning. Yo. Tasty. I also have leftovers. I had some stewed pears just now. Really tasty. Feel like it's very classic around this time of year. Tickets for Comic-Con in March. Ooh. That's so many nice gifts. Alright, Mizu. The question was, has anyone else from Globye seen these drawings from the challenge? Some have, definitely. I know some of the talents hung out on the Globye Pause Challenge 1. Koaku's stuck around for most of the stream as well. I'm sure they have. I showed some of them as well. And he still need to tell Dango that it was like the main DNA donator for everything. Sounds so wrong. My sister picked them out for me. I love colorful socks. That's so cute. Hello, Kuni. Happy almost New Year. Yes, happy almost New Year. Happy Globye. Of course. Was there any other questions? I remember there was a question earlier on that I said like let's put that in mind, and then I just did not because I don't have anything to write on. It's elsewhere. How's your Christmas? I'm just checking a bit quick. At church. Oh, there we go. Anime editor asked, so will the Globye channel be gone too? No. No. The Globye channel, all the Globye channels are gonna be sticking around. I don't believe they will be maintained. But the videos are gonna stick around, even from the graduated talents. They're gonna stick around, so those are still gonna be there. Thank you again, Globye, for making Vilhelm debut. I agree. Like, we're gonna talk about it now next. Are you excited for going indie? It is very scary, but also exciting. It's both the mixed feelings, you know. Mostly, like, I feel very positive about it. I feel very hopeful. Remember how I started about how the story of initially, like how the pendant was kind of taking over whenever I would feel, you know, weak and under the weather, mentally drained, everything. But the shine, the light of hope that came through the mirror was all of you guys. So now going onward from this journey, I don't walk alone, you know. You never wear matching socks. That is that's really fun, actually. That would have been a Discord feature. Regarding the Discord, this is the Discord. It's open for public, everyone now. Here you go. The messages. I'm gonna be active there, see what everyone is writing and interact and say hello here and there, even during the times where I'm off from stream. And hello, Fernando. And I saw Javier as well. Hello. I think I saw that greeting, didn't say hello. Yeah, so I can share a couple of gifts that I got that I really like. Let me see. I have pictures, a couple of pictures of some of them. So I got a couple of owl decorations. I can show those. I don't have pictures of those, but it's always nice to have little owls everywhere, right? I'm kind of biased. So, always a little bit owl-themed stuff here and there. Hello, Rookie. Ooh, pics. Yeah, I have pics of a couple of things, at least, that I have nearby that I feel like. One that, hello, Ice Waffle, welcome. I'm gonna go eat breakfast, please be back. Sure. I'm gonna make myself some tea. Here comes, I'm gonna pour the water. Let's see. Don't know if you guys can hear that, but either way. Yeah. So lots of little owl decorations, always nice. I got a nice little multi-tool. That I wanted. I can show you guys. Let me save these pictures. I can show you guys here. Dun. I'm gonna save these, I can show you. Can I? What's the best way to show this? Probably just put them on screen. Save. Save. Okay, I got some here now. I got the picture. Vil, what is the most cherished experience you have since I became a VTuber? My first birthday. If you haven't seen it, it is on the channel still. It should be on the milestones. I cried my eyes out. I was very moved. For real. So, in extension, you guys are the most cherished memory, always. I was watching it back the other day, actually. I was watching it back, and it's still very. I still have a lot of. It was kind of getting to me again, you know. It was the lovely dedication from everyone. So that aside as well, I would say that since becoming a VTuber, since essentially doing a streaming thing, the members know some of my spin-off lore, which remains spin-off lore to members only. But judging from spin-off lore, I'm sure you realize I kind of also collect experiences in a way throughout my life. And even though Globye has kind of come to an end, it's still quite an honor, or quite an experience and thing to say, to have been able to be have been and experienced the side of corpo VTubing, you know. I don't take that lightly. I feel like I've been wanting to do my best throughout Globye because of that, because of what it means, like going corpo, doing this kind of work is a dream many people have, and to have gotten the opportunity to do this is also kind of like me being on the spot that would be someone else's dream as well, you know. So I've always tried to do my best to fill this spot, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like if I wasn't taking this serious, I would be, you know, kind of, it would have been, I'm kind of not only, you know, messing with my own dreams and everything, also other people's that would have liked to be where I am, you know. I don't know, it's a bit of a roundabout way of thinking about it, but that's something, yeah. There's a lot of VTubers. If you get to be corpo, I heard a lot of people audition on all kinds of different corpos, and each corpos each corporate is different from the other. I'm sure they all kind of work in a similar way, but things just play out different in different companies. I can only speak for my experience in Globye, but I've gotten a lot of things done there. We're gonna look at it back for this year. This year has been amazing, honestly. Do you have any New Year's resolutions? Yes, one of them is to the classic workout one, right? I want to do 200 push-ups sometime this year. I want to get to 200 push-ups. I have to get back to 100 again because I've been slacking, but I've done it twice in my life now. So, and this time I actually went to 150, and then just like, meh, you know, so time to get back on it. What will you and Evil do as both of you are going on break? Well, we have this. I have we both have like a whiteboard marker, yeah, a whiteboard marker, and we do tic-tac-toe over the mirror every so often. You know, kind of walk by and I see like an X somewhere, then I just kind of like, oh well, I do an O in a corner, and then keep walking, and then I come back, there's an X somewhere else, and it's like, oh okay, well I'm just gonna do this one here then. I'm kidding, I don't know. Yeah, basically, since the V2 is kind of just goes to show that because I beat Evil with your help. I got my strength back thanks to all of the plumies. I wasn't even wearing the pendant, he had the pendant, and I still beat him. So that goes to show that me with the pendant would just wreck him whenever, so it's kind of the whole thing of being afraid of him is kind of over now. Someone needs to draw that says Miri. Who usually is that someone? I'm kidding, you shouldn't do that, Miri. Someone else should draw that. I'm gonna draw it. Yay! Pudding, go. Draw it. I want to see it. I'm kidding. 200 total? Yes, 200 total. 200 in total, as in like total this year? No. 200 in 5 sets. 200 within 5 sets. That's the push-ups we're talking about, because I started off with the goal of doing 100 push-ups within 5 sets, and then I was able to do it, and I balanced out the different sets to do 20 20 20 20 20, like 5 times 20, and then I tried doing 100 within 3 sets, so it was like 33 33 34, managed that. And doing that, I did, 100 in 3 sets, and then 2 more sets for 25 each to do 150. So I'm gonna keep working. Hello, Johanna. Sorry for coming, then disappeared because different times. I used to fall asleep. Yeah. I really enjoy my time staying here. I'm glad of you. Thank you for saying that, Johanna. It means a lot. I just want to say thank you for the comfy streams. I promise to come watch a stream when I have time. Thank you. Whenever you have time and I'm streaming, you're always welcome. I know my time zones don't always work out for everybody, but I also appreciate people that watch the VODs, that check them out after, leave comments. I read the comments on YouTube. I don't always reply to all of them, but I do read them. I get the notifications, and it can also leave messages on the Discord, and I can also interact there. It means a lot, really. It does. Right, so the gifts, right? Well, may as well start with that one, because you guys were talking about the New Year's resolution. Well, one of the gifts I got was actually new gym gloves, new workout gloves, because I used mine quite a lot. They're quite worn by now, and well, I need a new set. I got some push-up, like for my birthday. I got some like push-up bars, like the ones you can just kind of use over to kind of grip over the floor. So now I got new gloves. Here you go. Big Piku. There you go. There you go. That's my hand cam setup with the gloves. That's what they look like. Very nice. They're nice. They have nice soft. They're very nice and soft in the front. It kind of reminds me of like little pads on animal paws almost. But they're pretty good. They fit really well. They have like little holes, so they breathe well. So we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna be using those for the new challenge of reaching 200 push-ups. They're quite tough, yeah. My old ones I used when I was gonna help someone move some furniture and stuff around. So yeah, they got extra worn down there. I brought them just in case they wouldn't have any gloves and stuff available. So yeah, very nice, very nice. Those are gonna come in handy. Ha! So I was saying before, I got a little multi-tool. Got a little multi-tool as well. I like tinkering with all kinds of stuff, and even though I have a bunch of tools, I don't always have them all in one place. So handy, yeah. Do those gloves help with doing push-ups in any way? I don't know much about training yet. I'm trying to get into it. Well, okay, I'll show you the other things I've got as well. Let me just grab them off of. They do for push-ups because they pad your hands a little bit, but I also like using gloves for any kind of workout, just to kind of not chafe or kind of wear and tear on your on my hands. What's important with these gloves is you see how around the wrist, they wrap around the wrist as well with a pretty big Velcro strap there. See, so they offer wrist support in case your wrists are kind of weak, which is important for push-ups. But something I also really liked, about when it comes to, because I was never really that good at doing push-ups because my wrists would get wrecked, especially if they're flat against the floor and stuff. So the way I do the push-ups, I don't know if I can find any else, but I'll find something similar. Let's see. Yeah, okay, here we go. I kind of have a couple of these. Let me save this this image as well. Here, there we go. So this would be why I also like using the gloves. Because I don't only do push-ups, I also have other things. I used to do like lift weights as well, and that's good for the steel bars to protect your hands. So they're just generally good to have workout gloves. Also, wearing gloves like this, aside from just light clothing, wearing gloves just feels like putting on some kind of equipment that for something that you're gonna do, and it's very mental as well. You know, like if you have a uniform for something, it's always a good way to train your mind to help you do the thing that you mean to do. Now that I'm saying this out loud, I kind of feel like I need to do that this year as well. I'm gonna think of uniforms or something, or kind of equipment that I need to wear to do certain things. Putting the gloves on really feels like, all right, it's time to get dangerous, you know. Laat wel lekker link gaan doen. So these are the kind of deals that I have for push-ups as well. They're very similar to these. So they go on the they're not very high from the floor. These are a little bit thicker on the bottom. Mine are a bit flatter. If you look at the first seam on this one, like this, maybe it's kind of more similar to what I have. So you have those so you can position your hands better and kind of either have them straight like a bar or kind of have them a bit angled. And then you just kind of grip those and go. So it's really good for push-ups. It offers all kinds of different kinds of what are those called? I would say you can find them as push-up bars, I guess. Push-up bars. What's it called otherwise? Yeah, push-up bar, stands, handles, push-up handles. I would recommend those that are kind of flat. In fact, these are the ones I actually have. Save image. These are the ones I have. Push-up stand. I don't really know exactly what to call them, but so these are the ones I actually have. And there are some that spin underneath as well, but I don't want them spinning, so it's just kind of, you know, just flat and kind of rubber so they don't slide around. Yeah. Yeah, I used to have a couple that were a bit higher that just have little pads in the front and back, but those at some point they just felt like they would topple over and my wrist just hurt. Anyway, the other gifts. I want to have other stuff I want to talk about as well. But yeah, it's a good way to do push-ups. Can't do a push-up to save my life. No, I get that. It's alright. Push-ups, with body weight exercises at least, you can make them, they don't necessarily are very, very like heavy strength training. Yeah. The other thing I got was this little thing. It's a nice little multi-tool with a little bag, with a little pocket, a little bag. And the thing is, like, I have pliers, I have a knife, I have a little something to scrape with, I have like a bit set for like screwdrivers and stuff, but they're kind of in different places, and sometimes you just need like a specific one of it all. So it's kind of like a Swiss knife, yeah. This is meant for kind of camping survival stuff, but I just kind of want to have them around. I'm just gonna want to have them around my desk as well. So it opens up and it's pliers. Kind of unfolds into pliers and wire cutters and long nose pliers as well. It's really good. It has knives that saws, serrated knives. It has like can openers, like little sharp. Like it just have pretty good stuff in like in general that you could have, or if you ever need it. I'm gonna be sure to if I ever, I don't know, I feel like I don't want to carry it around me everywhere because it's not good to have a knife on you everywhere, but it's kind of a good little thing to bring along whenever there might be any kind of handiwork to be done, right? If I'm gonna help anyone or do them myself, it's good to have, because at some point there might be something you need to pull out of like a pliers. What I really like about this one is that it has this kind of, it works with a bit set. It has one of the things that that unfolds there, see? It's a kind of hexagon bits for all kinds of stuff, so that's just handy. You're gonna feel so cool when you need a tool and you can whip that thing. Yeah. Most people I know carry like 4 knives on them. Well, it's kind of illegal too around Europe, I suppose. So it's just, yeah, no. Having a weapon on your body, on your person, is not a thing to strive for around here. It's not gonna end up well. Hello, Nika, welcome, and Mars, hello. Yeah, and the last, but definitely not least, because this is like, denizens of the forest must have been listening in when I was saying this on stream, because I got an e-reader with a very beautiful case. I ended up getting an e-reader. I wasn't even gonna ask for it. So I was like, I am using my tablet to read ebooks, but my tablet case is a bit worn, so I asked for it. Like, if anyone was gonna ask me for anything I wanted to, I was just gonna get a new tablet case for it, which I did. I got a new tablet case. It's all nice. It's nice and sturdy. But yeah, the case I got to it is also beautiful. Have a look at this. It looks like a little book, a very cute little decorated book. See that? It looks so cute. And here it's a Kobo Clara HD, so it's not the newest Kobo Clara, but it is definitely good, like really good contrast and everything. I really like that. So yeah, I got an e-reader. That's gonna be really nice. It'd be fun to read the books like that. It's really cute. I was able to put my you can put your custom fonts in there as well. So I've already customized it really nicely. I put the I like to have a like open dyslexic font on it. Not because I'm dyslexic, but it just makes it easier to read. It's just a very readable, read-friendly font. I really like it. You're at a fancy restaurant. You've been here before. Didn't expect this help. Use the cutlery from the outside in. Also, no elbows on the table. Now we really need to hold a bi-monthly book club. A bi-monthly, oh my goodness. Hello, Taco. Yeah, so those were like the gifts that I feel like it's really lovely. Also, I already got the gifts from you guys, of course, from Throne. But my sister from another Mister, Alicia, got me a book nook, the cute little build set. So we got that one to look forward to next year as well. Hello, Nico. Little dollhouses look so intricate. I think we picked this one out specifically for like for Throne because it doesn't have a lot of these kind of have to glue together bits. Let's have a look at those and then we move on to the next thing. So this thing, this little dollhouse book nook, Alicia got me. So we're gonna have to try to figure out how to best be able to build this with camera. But we'll figure this out for next year for sure. It looks like it does have a very Harry Potter thing, you know? Could be my study, right? Right? Also got the that's got contributions. Thank you so much, Joy, and there was an anonymous contributor as well to the Dozy plush. It's like, what is it, 10 to 15 bucks from being completely funded, and I'm gonna get it for sure. This one is almost there. Glue or no glue? I believe it doesn't use glue. That's specifically why we got it. Dozy is the little doggo from the little doggo from Fields of Mystria. Oh, let me rectify that. Oh, Joy. Oh, thank you. Hello, Inaki. Welcome. Hoot, 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 hoot. So yeah, really nice gifts. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for Dozy. That's gonna be adorable. Oh my gosh. I don't have a lot of space for plushies, but yeah. It's an official Mystria doggo. Okay, so yeah, those were my gifts. Really nice to hear that everyone got some lovely gifts as well. I look forward to reading more this year. I got started a little bit on reading, at least like for last month or the beginning of the month. But I do want to find other New Year's resolutions I have is to kind of find good routines that I can stick to. Routines are good. I like my variation, but having tried to build a routine around like work and everything that has been doing this kind of work has been a challenge because it's very dynamic in multiple ways. Those who can hang out with the starter chicken, yeah, it's gonna be so cute. So that's definitely something I want to do. But yeah, let's speaking of this kind of work, as in the corpo work, as in Globye, let's look back on the year then, shall we? Let's change the music for now. Put on this one. yeah, it's been quite a year. I was looking back on some of the highlights and the milestones that we had, and man, I was already saying it at during like my anniversary that I've made more dreams come true in a year, you know, than I had done in many prior. It's been a very intense journey, in that I've always gone from one thing to the other, and the people that I've interacted with, I've understood that too, because I don't know if you guys have noticed on the Discord server, maybe you clicked my profile, maybe you clicked on it and read it, but I had to write down that I'm perpetually busy and working whenever I'm on Discord. Because outside of streams, I learned to take some time for myself, but otherwise it's been one thing to the next, and there's always at least two things in the air while I'm working on something. And that is what it has taken to get everything done. And that is also, and to think that going indie is just essentially it's just a completely different beast of busy times, right? So I feel like getting good routines is very important. I'm gonna honor the first bit of the year by looking more like V1, because at the beginning of the year I had yet not revealed this outfit. Yeah, I bet it seemed like you always had something cooking. Kind of, right? Kind of. I've been very hands-on, which is a very good, I guess it just kept me very busy, but I really like to make sure things got done the way that that I intended it to, that I wanted it to. I've been very hands-on on everything, really. Ever since even before debut, I've been very hands-on about asking for, you know, kind of revisions and getting things done right. And I've also I've learned a lot in the process of how to kind of communicate things as clear as possible. The one day plumies, it really took shape this year. Yeah, it really did. There was a lot of stuff in the works, kind of all the time. So having already had a year full of that is essentially already very prepping for a year of being indie and doing my own thing. Because I was, like I said, I was very hands-on with a lot of things. I don't know if I said hello at the end, but welcome, just in case. And take care, Shine. So what happened this year? Let's see. Marcelo, welcome. Well, we had art challenges. I wanted to, like I'm an artist first and foremost, really. And I think there was already a shift. Towards the end of last year, when I started doing more art challenges, because I was drawing my Globye friends for this first bit of it to do kind of art content, but then I shifted it to doing art challenges, existing ones. I would just kind of do them, like randomize things for myself with you guys there. So that completely got me inspired to making my own art challenge. I really love doing pause challenges, so we started off with the Globye pause challenge. Now having done 9 art challenges this year, I made a template for the community. It's available in the Discord. I'm going to try to post it on YouTube as well, because the fit might be different, so I'll see if I can maybe change it around or something that works for YouTube. But for people that are on the Discord, you can find it there. It's in the announcements, as says where it is. But this is what it looks like. Community art challenges. I was the whole challenge. No, but community art challenges 2025. Vilhelm Vanderbos. And it shows all the challenges. We started off with the Globye Pause Challenge, then was the Drink Sona Challenge, then the Cozy OC, the Maybe OC, the Draw Everything OC, the Undrawing. That was a lot of cool art challenges. Let me show you guys mine, how I filled it out. I can talk about the art challenges, because art challenges have been a very important part of the content this year. I'll put them on this side and then I'll get closer to you guys. Don't want to cover chat too much. Da, 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 da. It was so satisfying to see the art together. Yeah. And even if you are joining late, then you only have done 3, 2, or even just 1 art challenges, I would love to see it still. This is kind of a little heads up for, join more art challenges next year and you can have a full-on, you know, a full slate as well. So we started off with the Globye Pause Challenge. That was the idea of grabbing elements from everyone's V1 outfits. I do believe that I had already started working on it beforehand. I think about around that time, my senpai on their first year anniversary got their V2 outfits all done. But I had all V1 body parts for and like the hairstyles and the outfits in the pause challenge, and that was really fun. I feel like a lot of it also transcended the community. A lot of people that were just generally fans of Globye joined into that one because we had a lot of entries. It was really fun to see. Funny enough, like it had been like I think it was around our anniversary that people kind of I got some questions from the community. I remember seeing the question. I don't think it was covered on the stream, but they were all like, "Is Vilhelm, are you gonna do any other challenges that engages the community, such as the Globye Pause Challenge?" And by then, I think we had already done Drink Sona and Cozy OZ as well. So that challenge kind of reached beyond even just what we did. The next art challenge was the Drink Sona Challenge. We were supposed to pick a drink of your choice and turn them into a character. And I did Earl and Lady Grey. This is Lady Grey on the picture. The Cozy OC, I didn't really do anything that extensive. I drew myself as an Animal Crossing character, because Cozy OC was mainly supposed to be like your character, your OC, your self-insert in a cozy game that you like. We got a bunch of entries there too. It was really fun to see. TikTok was very active on that one, I remember. Maybe OC was, we used a Picru. Honestly, now I'm thinking about it too, the Globye Pause Challenge, the first challenge, it was like a generated prompt challenge. You got the character prompt and you have to draw a character. This is essentially, I gave them other names, but what it essentially ended up being was character design challenges in different categories. Drink Sona Challenge also is like a anthropomorphication or a representation of something that exists, either color palette or design elements in there. Cozy OC, a self-insert, or maybe trying to do it in a style of a game. I tried to emulate the Animal Crossing style, and this one was a style emulation challenge. Hello, Salted Caramel. Maybe OC, we used a Picru, a specific Picru, to just kind of randomize and see what kind of combination we got, because Picrus, some of the most extensive ones are really good because they have so many options for accessories. I like how you made Lady and Earl Grey be madly in love. Yeah, the character, it was really fun to talk about the different lore behind the characters as well. Like, I have my channel lore and we have our stories and everything, but part of it, the lore writing and everything, I really like the headcanon that all these characters are characters in the books of my library, in the sanctuary, you know? So yeah, it was always fun to think of the story behind the characters that we were drawing, that I was drawing. Thinking about the lore was my favorite part. Yeah. That was always fun to have, because even if you're are not drawing yourself, it's always kind of fun to think about around the characters, and some of the characters also kind of would be how do you say that? They were kind of like connected to each other as well. That was pretty cool. Like even in the last ones, like there was some hints to my entries as well in the entries that Lapis did. It's really cool. So maybe OC, that was a randomizer challenge. And I did 2 entries on that one. I think I did 2, maybe 3. 2 entries at the very least. Draw Everything OC was probably my most extensive character that I designed. I did the silhouette and everything, the thumbnailing initially first, and detailed them quite a lot. Not as much as I probably would have liked to if I were to do a very high def character, but still minutia was quite detailed. The Draw Everything was an anthropomorphication challenge, essentially grab an object and turn them into a character. And I really liked that one to see what everyone did, because there was everything from a little clock on the table to you know, mine was a clock as well. We had like a medicine cabinet. That was you, Mary, right? So the characters that were made there was so cool. There's a lot of lore from everyone that write down their lore as well, and stories. That's so cool. Seeing all the art come together is great for adding lore and things on top of what really did. On top of that, really did top off the experience in my opinion. Yeah. DN drawing was a fun little take as well that I wanted to do. I don't know if I don't think I've seen this challenge anywhere else, but the DN drawing challenge was essentially based off of Dungeons and Dragons, where you would roll a character both with alignment, their race, their and a couple of extra little traits, you know, like they would have a giant weapon or love flowers, with all kinds of different traits for that. So then the picture, there's a catfolk warlock that I drew. I included that one in this one too, because I haven't drawn a lot of characters, a lot of animal feature characters. You really cooked on Draw Everything. I still can't get over some of the entries. Yeah, Harry, you joined a lot of the challenges as well, and I think it's really cool. You did a number on the first Globye Pause challenge. That was amazing. The warlock, the cat warlock turned out so cool. Then we gave it the goofiest name. Yeah, Princess Cupcake or something. DN drawing. Oh, we also had the. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Got a lot of cool entries in that one. Yeah, it was, aside from the art challenges, I'm gonna get to that too, but the it was Tala Moonshadow. So it was a pretty cool name. Tala Moonshadow. And we had an orc, like a half-orc barbarian that was chaotic good, that liked tea, is a noble aristocrat. It was really fun because this was less of like the stylized anime stuff, and I kind of did it more as you know, as it's a kind of bit more real, like semi-realism or more like Western style thing, which is also a style that I like to do. Even before doing this challenge, I had one of the drawn togethers where I had Daikon over, and I drew this really kind of ugly expression face, which kind of just happened way too smooth. But I kind of used the same kind of deal when drawing this character. That was the first entry on that challenge. because the face is a little bit more on the realistic side, or at least Western style, you know? Kind of wrinkles, big, like a very, very kind of Western type of dwarf, like, you know, a bit more towards Warhammer and World of Warcraft, or just Warcraft in general. Yeah, we're looking back on the year that has been. So that was fun to do. I've taken an opportunity with these art challenges to visit a couple of the different styles, because even the maybe OC, as you see, is a very kind of cel-shaded style. So the challenge after that, it was a bit more selfish of a challenge because it was leading up to my delayed birthday. But it was the owl dress up, because that was essentially you guys drawing outfits for me. I drew myself as Sephiroth, Vilroth, if you will. That dwarf that's dwarf would so be a character in a Travis Baldry book. Yes, sorry, that was a tricky thing to say. Yeah, I agree. Like, that's a bit more of a Western style of it all. And I just look at the cover art for the Baldry books, and I just feel like those would look really good. So I drew myself as Seth Vilroth, a bit of a cosplay thing, because I asked you could draw me any new outfit, and there were a lot of outfits. Thank you again so much for that one. There was a lot of entries, a lot of different outfits for me. Everything from cosplay to a new fit. I even got like a magic academy outfit and everything. It looks really cool. Everything was really well made. You'd be a sick D&D character. Thank you. I believe like there was once like you guys made me into a D&D character for a campaign or something, right? Then the other one was a redraw challenge. Essentially, I'll dress up was just essentially doing an outfit design challenge for existing character, me, and then you got to just dress me up. Movie redraw was a screenshot challenge where I would encourage you to take a screenshot from a movie that you like and then redraw that in your style. Now, that one was pretty tricky, I realized after, because even if you take a screenshot, you end up having to draw the whole scene, so it's a background there as well. It was essentially a compositional study. It's a study in multiple ways, and it's a really good way to practice. I used to do a lot of screenshot redrawing myself to kind of for both from movies that I liked. One movie that I really liked that was like a 3D anime movie was the Captain Harlock. Captain Harlock doing Captain Harlock redraws really taught me a lot of light and shadow. Captain Harlock movie. Because Captain Harlock, the original one, it's a really old anime. So it's just the old style of the anime just looks very let me see if I can find a picture of it. Here you go. I'll grab Captain Harlock for that one. And then I want to see one from the movie as well, what he looks like in the movie. It's very edgy, but because it's like old style anime, it just kind of looks a bit goofy. But then when you look at the 3D models, they kind of have the design elements of, okay, this is a good one, save. All right, we got some pictures. So a redraw challenge is a really good way to practice, because like Captain Harlock looks like this, you know? Very old school, like barely any shading kind of deal to it. Some of the main characters here. But then in the actual movie, they look like this. So I always like the fact that, especially for Harlock, that it has the design elements of the old character, but it looks a bit more realistic. Stylized, more like video game characters. But the fact that the old hairstyle on the girl, she still has the elements of the hairstyle in the 3D movie, and it's very light and shadow heavy, so it did for really good 3D volume. It's made for very good like volume and secondary and tertiary lighting practice to make kind of realistic anime style. Now I still don't draw fully realistic. I can, but I don't really care much for it. But I use the kind of the indication of it all with the lights and shadows in the stylized art that I do. And the last challenge we did, of course, that was featured yesterday, Globye Pause Challenge 2, which ended up being Globye Pause Challenge 2. Originally planned to maybe also kick off the next year, but with the recent events and the news, I figured what better way to kind of see it off in terms of our challenges, right? And make it as a homage as well. Those pictures look so 80s. Probably, maybe like late, I don't even know how far back anime goes. Probably 80s, probably 80s. So yeah, there's just like the Lupin the Third 3D movie is also really good because the characters look like their original selves, but they're 3D models. So it also makes for good stylized 3D characters and studies. So I essentially made challenges of all kinds of different things that I like to do in art-wise that also helped me improve over time. In Drink Sona, I love drawing personifications of objects. So draw everything, the Drink Sona challenge. Those are really good examples of it all. Self-inserts in things and styles that I like. I love practicing different styles. Squeegee said so, like that I'm a good style mimic, probably because of all that. I would do a lot of self-insert characters everywhere, so the Cozy OC challenge was like that. Yeah. So that's a year of art challenges. The template is on the Discord. I would love it for you to fill in yours. Even if you joined in late and only done 2, it's just really nice to see the contribution of it all, that you've all actually participated. Now, other big things that happened. I gotta take care to not go for too long. I'm already talking more than I initially thought, but let's just go through some other stuff. The art focus was the biggest thing this year, I feel. The one thing that I wasn't sure how it was going to be received, how well it would work as content, but ultimately it is kind of what we built the community around, or actually continued building the community around. Everyone is creative in its own way. Plumies are very creative coded, and even those that feel like they don't draw that well, you definitely have it. If it's a thing about skill or method that is lacking, you can still tell from what you're attempting that you are thinking in the ways of like how to make something interesting, creative, adding elements to a character. Everything from character design is present in everything. I've not seen anything that suggests otherwise from the art challenges, so I think it's really cool. Hello, Tamari. Aside from the art challenges, the collabs became more art oriented. Started doing more things like drawn together, or bringing artist VTubers more into doing, like we did, like I say recent, but I guess it's been a while now, a couple of months. The drawing from memory, because gaming collabs in all honor, I suppose, but I always kind of feel like doing the creative collabs are always really fun, and we did those too. We've been doing those too, even with the members that we done the magma board and stuff. It's been really fun. We've done like, community collabs with you guys. We're just drawing on magma boards, more so like, so even members content has gone more into art side of things. In terms of games, Stardew Valley, we wrapped up Stardew Valley this year, and I feel like the pacing of it all was really good because I was adding mods, and we were having a lot of fun with the different silly mods that we had. Rizzing everyone in Pelican Town. No one was safe from the Riz of Vilhelm, except for a couple of that we didn't Riz, I think. But the main bachelors and bachelorettes, we were able to do all of their romance scenes up until even the ones where you end up romancing all of them. And also the in the case of the community center, we managed to get that done around the same time too. The kegs were something that definitely came from that and are still around. There's a keg on my desk. It's just nothing short of amazing how that kind of just stuck around, and to think that, you know, we haven't played Stardew Valley in a while now, but it's still something that is there. It's just kind of still a little nod to generally what we do. I was gonna say, we also got the community mod of the Plumino. Specifically, thank you very much for that one, Octavia. I'm gonna be putting that on the Discord along with other fan projects that have been done last year, this year. We're gonna put them, we're gonna archive them and put them so that other people can use them too. The Plumino mod is very cute. It's very Plumi coded. We definitely should have that one available for everyone to use. So yeah, we're gonna put the Plumies organized neatly from last year, and the Christmas what was it? The Days of Plumas, was it? Hello, Micah. And yeah, kegs everywhere. That attitude, the little gremlin in me that did the kegs kind of shows up in all kinds of games now, doesn't it? Stardew Valley was a very big mainstay of the channel. It was the weekly game for a long time, almost weekly for a year, you know. So yeah, that was a big thing that after we wrapped up, we just kind of went into other kinds of things. But the cozy stayed, and I also dare say that along with, you know, I wasn't sure, like, oh man, Stardew is so cozy, we need to play cozy games, I need to stay cozy, but I got a lot of confidence from the past year in the fact that I am able to make most things cozy by kind of just doing my thing. I made essentially a sleep aid Dark Souls stream. Same with Jump King. Jump King ASMR sleep aid. Heck, we played Date Everything, and I'm pretty sure I made it wholesome and cozy. And Date Everything is quite a thirsty game, but I found a way to make it cozy, didn't I? So for me personally, this has been quite a year of like personal development in terms of confidence. Date Everything was wholesome and hilarious. Yeah. Drink everything. Yeah, we need to give them, they're thirsty obviously, so we need to give them some water. You bring the comfy cozy, right? That's a huge step in personal development for me in terms of the confidence. Hello, Munchiro. Euro Truck as well. We play Euro Truck thanks to the great Lidor that introduced it to us for a collab, and ended up I went the extra mile and set up the whole thing, like, you know, we were inside the driver's like behind the driver's seat and everything, and that was a fun time as well. What else happened? Well, I sung. I already did sing once last year already with Who Senpai. But then there was my actual solo cover. Before the solo cover, there was also the White Day cover, right? That one came before. Yeah, I did, totally did. Because the solo cover was anniversary thing. Hydrate reminder, yeah, I'm sipping my tea. 3 times this year. That's true. That's true. I did first was during White Day. That was really nice to also host the online meet and greets. We did our meet and greets last year as well that I hosted myself. But this time it was actually hosted and organized by Globye to do online meet and greets for White Day. And that was really fun. That was really nice to get to see everyone, talk to everyone. I really like meet and greets. I was able to do a couple more this year. We had the Plumie meetup at AnimeCon NL, where a lot of Plumies met up, cosplaying Plumies as well. It was so beautiful to see. Miri did a full cosplay of me. Natsu did a Childville, like I'll say, like Babyville from the lore. It looks really cool as well. I got to meet see a lot of you guys. Hello, Luna. So yeah, here's 2 more meet and greets for the coming year. Yeah, you're my first online meet and greet. That's awesome. Meetup was a highlight for you. I'm glad we had these moments like that. Did Vexpo meet and greet got to be at Vexpo again this year. And you guys really blew me away with how long the line was when it started, really. It was really nice to see. Also, after people saying that they couldn't make it, that would have wanted to. It's so nice to have that. Do people want to go and say hi to you? You know. Yeah, Lapis, you were at the Vexpo. You get to see a lot of other Plumies there too. And I know Nie was there, and we had Toast was there. Even Laurie had made the flight across the pond, the big pond. Momo just showing up everywhere. It's just this kind of fun things that happen with the community. I'm super blessed to have you all, really. Yeah. Yeah, for those that don't know the also Luna was there as well. Yeah, I'm trying to remember all the names. Like I've jotted them down in my journal. I won't forget. I can go back and read and write a little thing of how lovely everyone was. Yeah, like the whole being a decorated tree. That's funny. Now, the thing with Momo was like, Momo was helping Melon Bread on AnimeCon NL last year. So when I was invited to be there, that was thanks to Kiri. I was invited to be there. I got to, it just kind of, that was the whole like pointing at the screen, because I think Momo was just talking to Melon Bread and he just kind of got it going, and then I was there. Yeah, hello. And then Momo was just like, points, you know, so that's kind of been a funny thing ever since. But that also goes for everyone, honestly. And what other games do you play? See, that's a fun question as well, because it brings me to a point that I wanted to make as well. Myself and a couple of other Globye talents, we were kind of low maintenance when it came to games and permissions, because I don't really remember asking for many this year. It felt really cool to be essentially sponsored by Marvelous. Big shout out to Marvelous for making essentially a lot of my favorite games this year. Goodness. Both with Rune Factory and Story of Seasons. They sent me the really cool Rune Factory one, and they also a key to Story of Seasons. That was really nice. Take care, Pudding. Thank you. Yeah, so in terms of games, I tend to be more of just kind of I've noticed that I really enjoy the chatting part of it all. especially now towards the last bit of the year, where I've just been doing hand cams and art and stuff. That those are very, very nice cozy streams, and not necessarily game oriented. However, there was this one game that shall not be mentioned ever again. I'm just kidding. Lifeline, huh? I really wanted to play Lifeline ever since I started last year, and it was nothing short of timing that we got permissions to the end of this, all of it, for me to be able to play Lifeline here. Yeah, I did play a lot of indie games. I remember also, I said last year, I tried some of the some Kickstarter games as well. Coziest crash outs. Yeah, oh my goodness. I knew what I was getting myself into. I'd played Lifeline before, and I just knew I wanted to show you guys. I like the mix of art, yapping, and games you bring. I'm glad. And we tried a bunch of different games. Didn't end up finishing all of them, because at some point it's kind of difficult to have people join in the middle of an ongoing story. I would notice that as well. So it just kind of made sense to kind of just leave it for now. Hello, Aya. Hoot hoot. Hoot hoot. The tongue twister part the most. Oh my goodness, the fact that that is the only way to heal the character of Lifeline. Okay, so Lifeline is this voice controlled game on the PlayStation. A PlayStation 2 even, super long ago. It was an old game, 2003 I think it's from. So voice recognition was not particularly well developed then, and it just plays like you would think. It's just terrible. I would probably really dislike the experience if I'm just playing it on my own. But the fact that it is so terrible is just really funny to show other people, for you guys to see me rage. It's perfect for this kind of stuff. You started the art learning with people. Yeah. I also did some, I remember doing some tutorials as well, as a way to kind of draw along or show you how some things are done. It was tricky because I had to start essentially my art to be able to show you my art prowess from scratch last year. So I always like tried to speed run showing everything that I could do with art. And I think we got quite a long way with that. Lifeline's gonna make your life go to the end of the line with a heart attack because of the voice recognition. Yeah, but it's so funny. It's so funny because we beat it. We beat the game. We beat the game, and credits and everything, legit too. Everything, you know. We beat the game. So funny. So singing 3 times this year. Yeah, first one was on the White Day. I mentioned the meets and greets. I sung as part of the Globye White Day cover. That was tricky. That was a short part. We all had our parts. But oh my goodness. That was trickier than I thought to record, and Leon Senpai was really a lot of help with that. But managed to. Super proud of what I did. Super nice to also be there with the other guys. Everyone has their strength in their voices. It's so cool to see everyone's different singing style. I'm not even sure what my singing style is, because I'm not that experienced of a singer. But I really like how it comes across, because you can tell our personalities from the singing, I believe. You're a really fast artist. It's crazy what you do in around 2 hours. Thank you. That is also something that I've gotten better at. I've noticed just the speed of the art, like building and making pictures for one stream. I managed to really speed that along quite a lot. Do you ever play games with other people, even friends? I do collabs sometimes, yeah. There's been a couple. There's a playlist of the collabs. Language games, yeah, that was Lida Oriana straight up just recommending or asking if I wanted to do a don't keep talking and nobody explodes. That was a really fun take for this year. Doing the Spanish ones, doing the was it Spanish, even Chinese, and then the roulette game with Nando for all the different names. Also did with Vans before he graduated. We were able to do a Dutch one, which was really fun too. So the anniversary outfit got delayed. It showed up much later. We kind of in Gen 2 we had a little bit of a kind of quite a big gap between all of our V2s being revealed, but what a reveal though. I was super grateful of being able to do the project. The first lore video I did myself. Second one to kind of really go far and make something more that I'm kind of to do the outfit justice, that the outfit that I designed. They revealed everything, the story, the act 2 of the story. I was able to work with Noemi Lan as the motion designer, but definitely most importantly I got to commission Miri to do the art, because I've mentioned this before, but a lot of there's always been some kind of struggle with getting the art right for myself, for me. There's something about like the skin tone or the facial expression, the kind of general long face, or be it the hair. There's something that kind of always doesn't really carry through. Like usually there's always a little discrepancy, and I'm glad you were available to take that commission. Miri, because I remember even from the get-go you were already drawing us Equinox boys really well and accurate, very recognizable. You learned the sound design to do it. Yes, I always liked sound design, but I always figured that you kind of, what I did was very amateurish, you know, very, very like low level. So I learned that it wasn't. I learned that it was definitely good enough to do and cover and do all my things. One of my proudest moments in terms of sound design is the voice pack for the birthday, because I really like doing voice packs. The direction of the audio for the different voice packs was a bit tricky, so now being able to do it myself and add some cinematic to it, that was really cool. But also, of course, the lore video was such a three-way terms of like a 3-person effort. Super grateful of Miri to do the storyboarding, because I had the general idea and then Miri storyboards it, and that kind of let me do the dialogues, and then that was also the base to send it to Noemi, who would do the general animation of it all. Really cool. Really cool. So the reveal happened. I had wings on my outfit for most of the year that I kept hidden because of needing it for the lore. So the wings were kind of around for a long time. me with my red yarn all over the bulletin board, right? Yeah, that was amazing. Slow cooking, yeah, I'll say. I always was nervous whenever like any kind of update iteration on the model happened. I was just like, gotta make sure that toggle is off. Cannot for even a second kind of do this. People are gonna clock it. So yeah, I was able to do that. Always trying to think outside the box, even with evil in the mirror. Who let this man cook? Well, they let me in, and they never didn't say I couldn't stay out of the kitchen. So, cooking it is. The kegathon. The kegathon. The kegathon. The anniversary. That's the for the anniversary, I at least got the updates in terms of the ears. I got the earrings. I got to be Owl's, your Owl's moving castle. But also, the solo cover. That was a grand achievement for me. It was a lot of work. I'm glad I was able to do that. So Da Vinci's Confession being one of the songs I would really love when I was in my prime, like, Vocaloid era. Even then, the song was already kind of old, but I really love that song. I heard an Utao cover of it, and I was like, yeah, this song is amazing. I really love the guitars in it all and everything. Super happy to be able to make that my solo cover. I'm not much of a singer in terms of this, that I would strive to do a lot of songs, but once the project that kind of made sense, I really wanted to do this one song. Like, if there was a song that I wanted to do, I was looking around for the permissions of the songs that we could do, and this one showed up, and I was just like, yeah, okay, amazing, this one is gonna happen somehow. So yeah, you got a solo cover. And then we had a kegathon. We had a kegathon, also art giveaway. We had an art raffle giveaway, which was really fun as well. It engaged got a lot of traction from everyone. The kegathon was quite cool. The Kigathon was essentially I hadn't done a donathon before. We had like a members stream where we had some donation goals and some like membership goals, but this was specifically to do for members because members are very important, more so than just having a donation goal, because it also lets me kind of just brings people into the community and we can do things special together, you know? Always about the togetherness of it all. Because really, donation, I know that memberships cost a specific amount, right? But doing donations, you still get the value of a membership in, you know, plus that fact that someone becomes a member. So they're very high value kind of donations, I would say. You might not be able to write a little message with it, but it's still really cool. But honestly, our chats are never that full that I miss messages or people donating things. I sang in Ambrose's song. Yeah, that's right. Ronri happy rocky birthday. Ronri I remember that. Isaac birthday, huh? I also rapped. I also did the Ready Steady, which Kiri and Meal Senpai also kindly just also like asked me to be part of. You need someone with a good voice, and they think of me. Meanwhile, I'm just struggling to get songs and singing recording. Yeah, that one was really cool too. I'm glad we got that one done. Time for Kiri to be here for it too. Ready, steady. Yeah, there you got the Ikemen voice. I remember it's like, oh, you want a good voice, so you want it to be a bit breathy then, yeah. The whole thing of like, yeah, a bit like Ikemenville. Okay, so ready, steady. It's like, yeah. So it's like, okay, you want me to do that voice? Okay. Memba, thank you, Micah. 17 months, amazing. Looking for a family trip. Can't wait to see what we will experience in the new year. Thank you. Yeah, me too. Me too. I am an owl. I am an owl. You guys are little owls too. You guys look like this. You're little plumies. Dun, dun, dun. So what else happened? There's a lot of things that happened. Hand cams for sure. I really did more hand cams. I really like doing hand cams. I'm also kind of like, I still have a couple of things I want to achieve. I've learned a little bit crocheting, a little bit, very basic. I've been able to use a little bit of what I know to fix a couple of like sweaters I got. The yarn gets pulled. Still not very confident into actually making a little something, but we're gonna get to that. We're gonna learn that. And of course, like the Kegathon goals are still gonna happen. They've been in the works. It's just been a bit busy due to the recent news at the end of the year. No excuse for the actual crocheting though. That's just kind of me being a bit of a wuss, but I'll get to it. I definitely will. I want to do it. Not gonna lie about that one. So yeah, a bunch of games, but honestly, the games are kind of secondary to you guys. I'm trying to think back of any specific games that were cool to play, and it's always kind of in my head. It's always the experience of being here with you guys more so than what we are doing and playing. The puzzles, yeah. A lot of puzzles. Like member streams have been really nice and cozy, I feel. Doing some puzzles, doing some magma boards, and the Gartic phones. It's been really fun. Member streams. Also, Fast Penguin. Definitely Fast Penguin. I remember The Witness as a good memory. Yeah, I haven't mentioned The Witness because that was last year, but that was like one of the first puzzle games I started playing, right? It was even before we got the memberships going. Even before the memberships going. If you guys don't know the Witness, it's just a very like visual puzzle game. So yeah, goodness. So again, for my birthday this year is also, thank you very much for everything. Honestly, the community has grown into something that I'm so proud of. I'm super glad I was allowed to have a Discord going. Also, in the fact that it's I got to start the Discord a little bit ahead of time before going indie. There's a co-op escape room game I would love to see you play. Which of the many? Yeah, I'm very glad that we got the Discord. I've always been a bit nervous around Discord because of how difficult it can be to moderate, but I think we've done a really good job in building this server as a good base, as a good place for our content. Yeah, so let's talk about the community. I already showed this yesterday at the end of the stream, but I want to say once again, thank you to my Blue mods that have been there since last year, Miri and Natsu. I've had a lot of help from you guys in building and shaping the community, you guys being accessible to everybody, Discord side, and just between streams as well. I think it's been you guys have helped me quite a lot. And as I showed it yesterday, I just wanted to show appreciation. Like, it's very, I feel like you guys deserve a lot more, of course, but I made a little something for the mods. I feel like at the very least, you know, you should have these. So I made portraits for the mods, the Plume mods. This one is, here is Miri, the moon, Miri Mage, and Natsu Datsu, the sun. Definitely played a huge part in helping the Plumey community grow into what it has grown into. And I'm really grateful for that. I really mean it. I really like our own little internal like a little references and everything. I also like how I can bring things up with you guys, and you can also ask me. But I already remember saying from the get-go that after the little trial period initially of like how does it feel to be a mod and everything like that, there were a bit of insecurities of how should we do with this, how should we deal with that. But I already early on felt that, you know what, I trust you guys. What I'll trust your how do you say that? Your you can moderate at your discretion, and if there's anything we can talk about it after. And you guys have grown into their roles really well. So these are illustrations I made for Miri and Natsu. Miri Mage being the painting mage of the, yeah, there you go. Got the you made your character already. I believe you drew Natsu's Plume Sona, because I designed Natsu's Plumey, but then Miri, you drew the Plume Sona, the personification of the Plumey, right? And yeah, they're really two halves of a really cool how to say that? Yeah, they complement each other quite well. And I feel like both the community and my streams are in good hands. So this was well, I also saw the little posts on the Discord as well, not to showing off the books that she likes, so included them as well in my own version of it. It's not Cinder House, it's Cinder Owls, and it's not Howl's Moving Castle, it's Owl's Moving Castle, and it's a mansion that is walking. I don't know if you can see the detail, but here there's a mansion walking instead of the castle as depicted in the book. Natsu made the cutest Plumey plush. Yeah, Natsu's made Plumey plush, and Joy's also like crocheted Plumies. It's such a nice, very creative community. So that's awesome. Did an exchange Plumestone art for Plumey plush. There you go. That's such a nice exchange, honestly. I'm glad you like it, Natsu. So yeah, that is we had a so you guys already we joked about it a couple of streams back, but in terms of founding feathers, I would consider Miri and Natsu be playing a very big part in what we've got going on here. So yeah, this is I'm really happy that we got the Discord now. Starting it off with early access with the members and figuring things out. I'm very happy to have it. And now we have the recap challenge there as well, like I showed you guys. If you participated in the art challenges, you can also fill in your own Vilhelm Vanderbos community art challenges 2025 recap. I made it look like my schedule is very done in my way, so to say. Love the word founding feathers. Yeah, instead of founding fathers, was it? Founding feathers. Yeah. But of course, it's not only the Plume mods. Everyone that's been here from the get-go, everyone that has come along the way, everyone plays a part into shaping and helping the community grow, and everyone is welcome. At this point, I can confidently say that there's like a definition to the word like plumey coded, you know? We even got some people in from the art challenges as well. They got introduced, like different ways of being introduced. I put some ads out as well, as some of you might have seen in the chat. Where it's essentially just me talking about what I do on the channel. I feel like that's the most straightforward thing. I don't feel like tricking people into, hey, subscribe for no reason, you know? And we gotten plumies in from all kinds of ways. I think it was like, was it Neon that always like, I think it's so funny because when I first did my first Discord meet and greet, the kind of icebreaker question that I had prepared in case anyone needed it was always the, how did you find my channel? And I remember like a lot of people were just like, oh, I just kind of showed up on my For You page, or on TikTok, I saw a clip of you doing an evil laugh. Like, it's just so funny. Everyone's got their own little ways. Like their feathers blew in with different winds, but they all gathered under my wing, which is lovely. A lovely sentiment. Take care, Winter. Thank you for being here. So I don't think, do we have anything else that has happened that we want to touch upon? You guys can go ahead and say anything, because I just made some notes, but it's been a bit haphazard. Otherwise, I'm just gonna say what's about to happen in the coming weeks, I suppose. I love that I found this place, especially when I was going through a lot with school. My mental state, these streams helped me a lot. Yeah, if we ever do when we do meet and greets, if you manage to get to those, I'll be sure to ask you, Diane, how you found the channel. No spoilers till then. No spoilers, please. Yeah, I'm happy. I'll say before I wrap up the stream, you guys can go ahead and ask questions if you got any. You guys can go ahead and ask questions. This is a chance to kind of leave it printed here as the last stream of being corpo. Quite an experience, honestly. I'm not really into VTuber and taking part in communities. I remember being shocked about how welcoming everyone is, and how you're always so inclusive of everyone. We're honored to be here. Happy to have you, Maria. That was something that was a bit of a challenge to me because of the kind of what you kind of see as expectations in the space within VTuber space or their communities and stuff. What they kind of, there's almost this not a stigma, but there's always this kind of expectation already of how things work, right? What was the most fun event that Globye hosted that you enjoyed, Vil? That Globye hosted, like the I want to say Vexpo. Vexpo was a really cool experience, same as Dokumi, but the other trying to think of it. really liked the summer voice packs. That's the first voice pack that I recorded. It was like a month after I started. You could arguably say that they were more thought out and better quote unquote events after that. But I really liked going into that and learning it and how to record a voice pack, because I already knew going into it, like I'm gonna build channel lore. And I am like channel lore. Like, I'm gonna build my lore and I'm gonna put it in everything. There's gonna be a red thread for anyone that was there from the beginning, but it's also gonna be a way for people to just join in and enjoy it retroactively, or even go back, which I managed to do, which I'm so proud of. Go back to the first videos and see some details there that kind of made sense later. So yeah, I would say the voice packs, of course, it's also Globye Chronicles. It was really fun to design. I was very hands-on, like I said, about the merch as well. So designing my Globye Chronicles outfit, it's really fun as well. Dang, I should have gotten the voice packs. Should have. There might be a chance for that later. Again, we'll see. Yeah, the voice packs carry this kind of red thread throughout the lore. It was kind of a side story to the lore. The birthday voice pack definitely was a continuation to the lore video act 2. I remember watching the lore video with everyone else and learning about your story. I also remember asking about the keg. I'm so glad this community has been very kind and welcoming. It's really nice to have you, Aya. Thank you so much. I love having new Plumies that are curious to learn. We're eager to teach. Let's see. Going. I was interested in VTubing and dabbled a bit, but other communities and streamers, although fun, were a bit too hectic and loud for my taste. So imagine my happiness when I found you. Thank you so much for that. Yeah. Other communities have their own strengths. They are lovely in their own ways. There's a lot of active creatives in other VTuber communities as well. But that's kind of always the question you end up with is going into something like this is, how are you gonna present yourself and what are you gonna try to build? Because regardless of what you did before, regardless of what you've done before, where you came from, you kind of always this is essentially a fresh slate to build something. And I kind of only know Cozy. I only know Cozy Wholesome, so I cannot be Yippee Poggers, whatever other things they say. So I'm just me. So I've been wearing myself on my sleeve the whole time. And I'm glad that you guys find worth in it, in that sense that you know what you get here. This is the place. Like, everyday life is stressful enough as it is, as I said, and I wanted to build a place for people to be able to catch their breath, enjoy a cup of tea, hang out with us. We got some questions as well. Some questions. Let's see. Do you have any ideas after you get back from your break, or are you starting slow? See, I call it a break, a streaming break, but it's because I need prep time. No, of course, but I'm looking forward to just, it's gonna be a mini debut, first of all. It's gonna be a mini debut where I'm gonna tell exactly what you can expect of the channel now that it's gone indie, or when it's gone indie, and you'll have to wait and see. And please help me hype it up. Of course, it's gonna be on. I'm aiming for January 17th on a Saturday to be back. So it's gonna be around this time, like my evening streams as well. So we can do a new debut and give people a chance to get to know me from scratch. Even though some of you already know me, maybe I watched the debut, but this will be a debut to kind of, hi, this is me, this is my name, this is my birthday, these are my Oshi marks and everything like that. You'll see. Mini re-debut, we're going indie. The lore crafting is a highlight for sure. Thank you very much. Might not be done with that yet. Moonshiro, don't really know how to summarize this. I like you and the fun cozy you are worth. You are with a little of unhinged. Yeah, I have a little bit of I'm a little troll sometimes as well. A little sneaky. Keeping you guessing. I like the plume is how welcoming and from fun every plume is. And I got to find new artists. Yeah, it's super nice to have you, Moonshiro. Thank you very much. And I think it's really fun to like in the yesterday I said so as well, that you really have an eye for detail. To be how do you say, kind of finding the little extra, the little positives in everyone's art as well. You really catch all the details. It's really nice. Gonna need to check out that lore now. Well, the lore is on the channel, on the videos. It is there's an introduction one. There's the debut lore. There's a short video. Then there is lore video act 1, and there's lore video act 2. That was built along the way. Will you be allowed to re-release voice packs independently in the future? I will own my IP and all the licenses. Everything has been transferred. Everything that has been done with a merch license to it is mine to own to my name. So. Looking forward to more lore videos next year, and hopefully more song covers, mayhaps. Yeah, mayhaps. I found Vil 1 year ago, and at that time I just started to forget what I've liked and made me being me. And lately I started watching again and rediscovered myself back and found my creativity. I really like that. I'm happy to hear that, Nika. Thank you so much for joining in on the challenges. I resonate a lot with that. I recognize that as well. It's not always easy to know what you are about. Sometimes we end up shaping ourselves to meet expectations of others and kind of want to kind of just have that kind of feel like we belong, you know. But here, just like the art challenges, we're not judging. We welcome your creativity, and if you want to explore more of that, then by all means share with us. I like that the Bloomy community is a nurturing place for that, for creative endeavors. A cooking break, yeah, you could say that. January 17th, yes, we can be back January 17th. Need some time to marinate. Gonna come back as like turkey dinner, essentially, completely been in the oven and slow cooked. No, but for real, the transition in general is it takes a while as it is, and I want to make sure that everything is in order when I'm back, just the same way that it is now. It's never just about just passing a baton. You kind of have to disassemble and put the baton back together and everything too, right? So I want to make sure that that the channel stays as it is, and memberships, everything works as it is, and that it all goes to me as it should, and you by extension. So need a couple of weeks to figure some stuff out, and then plan to kind of how I'm gonna do my things next year. So look forward to the re-debut on January 17th. And yeah, I'll tell you all about it then. Right? Fairtree, I've been a very casual viewer, but I'm excited to see what you do in your return. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I mean, casual or hardcore, very dedicated. It's all appreciated. You all play a part in building the community. Lurkers definitely too. I've had such a fun time meeting people that lurk my streams. Even other creators, even other creatives, and how do you say that? Like other VTuber friends and such that just will say that they sometimes lurk my streams. It's really nice. If you're here now or if you just watch it later as a VOD, thank you very much. Thank you for that. Getting back fully preened and feathers clean. gotta dust off the Cheeto dust from 2 years of plumies. Hello, Harriet. Welcome. Now, of course, I say like the Plumi community is very welcoming and including, but it's also a case of we're as alchemists, it's equivalent exchange, right? Also notice that being Plumi coded, you can be any kind of person that you want, but you kind of the little kind of prerequisite is that you also have space in your heart for everyone else. Otherwise, it doesn't really work out. We make plenty of space for everyone to be here, but you kind of also need to have space in your heart for everyone else, for us, so to say. Yeah, alchemists. That's I'm an alchemist, and the members are alchemists. Everyone is a Plumi. Marie says, did we say you got your nice cup because it's with the new fit? Yeah. The new fit was really fun to reveal. Looking forward to it, says Miriam. Despite all, I'm pretty relieved that you own yourself now. Your fate is in your own wings. Yeah. That's as someone that's very hands-on DIY like I am, that is also, it's a bit of a relief of everything ended. Now I did say there were mixed feelings, and I was just kind of like, you know, it was that the Futurama thing of like scared face, happy face, scared face, happy face, because it is sad to see Globye go. It is sad to see Globye go. I auditioned to be part of the I'll say the effort, but the actual with the goal, the mission that they had for cultural exchange, to bring, you know, unveil the world and bring everything together, and us have this kind of multicultural exchanges with everyone. I really liked that, because in Globye we kind of just didn't it wasn't just about, you know, being animals, like being the animals that we are, but we're essentially also very representative of the countries that we're from, right? So I found that was very uplifting to see, because in Europe, in the world, there's a lot of conflict, there's a lot of prejudges, and I think that in order to, if you're able to see having representatives of a nation, in sense, like I never watched it, but in like until way later, I guess. But in sense, we were the VTubing equivalent of Italia. We were people from different countries with different languages and different cultures, but If there's someone for some reason that absolutely does not dislike, that absolutely dislikes out of prejudges and stereotypes other countries, but then we are hanging out just fine, you know, having fun, being in the same space, playing games together. You know, if there's someone from the Netherlands that has issues with someone from Austria or something, you see me and Ambrose just hang out and do our thing. Or Canada and me and Kohaku. You know, Miel Senpai, or with Reina Senpai, or even Hu Senpai and Leon Senpai from, like, Hu and Leon being from Asia. Yeah, so I think it's really sad that Globye is closing up, but I am extremely grateful for this opportunity, for this experience, for everything, all the support I've gotten. And we keep flying higher to higher skies, right? Can you speak other languages? I speak 4 languages, yeah. I love the hyper type of VTuber, but when I watch you, Vil, I feel a calm breeze with a cozy blanket and a cozy puzzle game with a friend. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, you know, that's what you get here. It's the calm in between. It can be the little catching your breath between the hectic stuff that you're going to, or you just hang around here too. Before Globye, I didn't even know there were many fellow EU VTuber fans. I'm glad to I met a lot of Plumies already. Forever grateful to Globye and for their Dokumi appearance. Right, exactly. And Dokumi was really nice to be at. Also, heck, just even AnimeCon and now, especially with the whole, like, I think I even got the whole thing. Like, I don't think a lot of people really know about how many VTuber fans there are everywhere. Yes, welcome new Plumies, welcome everybody. This is my last stream of the year, and we're looking back on the year. If you're confused, we're just looking back on how this year has been. I'm gonna go on a break, and then I'm gonna come back with a little bit of an indie re-debut, a mini debut. So if you follow the channel and check back on the 17th of January, you'll have an opportunity to get to know me again, and then you'll know exactly what I'm about, as if being here from scratch. Bill's streams are so perfect when studying because of how calm and cozy it is. Studies prove that in recent academic performance, they're usually pretty good to fall asleep to as well, but then suddenly Dragon Voice happens and then it wakes you up. I'm glad with Globye because it brought you and everyone in Globye to firstly be and to meet. Yeah, good to see you and meet you, and it was a spot for VTubing in the Europe area that is needed. Yeah, Dragon Voice. Diane with Dragon Voice is like Miri with evil. The International Foundation of Globye, an implicit expectation that people in the community were from more than just one continent, was such an important subliminal thing. I appreciate it. Yeah. I think so too. It led me to this. It led me to try this out. And look where it got me. To a mansion full of lovely little Plumies. They're all my wings. Alright, so I think that's a pretty roundup. Really nice to have been looking back on this year with everybody. There's been a lot of highlights. There's more of them that I've been. I'm sure that I've missed a couple. But the VODs are there. I'm gonna try to if you guys make any playlists, of videos, please share them as well in the Discord or wherever, because I could also add them, so that it's kind of like a collaborative playlist making, because I kind of lost track of the playlisting and everything is not complete. It's a lot of things to keep track of. So some things kind of fell between the feathers. So yeah, let's see. Well, let me Plumey, you can hop off. Yeah, there you go. I haven't even thought about it, but Evil can drink tea without having a strangely bright hand, huh? Have you met Evil, Diane, since you like the dragon voice so much? Have you guys met Evil, the other me in the mirror, that once you check the lore videos, it makes sense? Yeah, basically, well, we have to watch a lore video for it. The eyes. Some Plumies are just really fond of Evil, huh? Maybe once. Definitely gonna watch some VODs to survive the 3 weeks. Thank you. I would want to watch some VODs as well. It's fun to look back on things. Hi. Didn't think I was just gonna let go on a break and not say bye, huh? And Vil is right, I can actually. Have my own cup of tea. What a ride it's been, Plumies. This year as well. Yes, it was that one time where I almost launched a bunch of mirror shards your way. Then Vil just had to be the hero and you guys had to help him out. But we did get to play some games together. We got to hate everything. You got to be over on my end of the mirror. Yeah. Yeah, I'm coming with. Going indie. I'm coming with. Don't worry about that. With Evil's favorite, my favorite kind of tea, licorice pu'er tea. Because it's devoid of all joy and happiness. Still trying to figure out how to get back into that mirror. Is that your is it because you can keep hearing the glass going ding 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 all the time? He went there. Oh my gosh, we have another one. Let me give you a wing, bestie. Ah, Bloomies are adorable. Yeah, don't worry, I will be there too. I will be there too. After New Year's. So will the other ones. Feels a bit strange to be in this form, huh? And say we should say bye to everyone, right? You should say Globye for now to everyone. Oh, it's Vilhelm. Hoot, hoot, hoot. Who's on the naughty list? Oh goodness. That's silly. This one goes. There you go. Oh no. I pushed something. Oh, no. There, that's better. Very well, so let's round things up. And we can also say bye to the other Bilsonas that are here. And I'll see you 17th of January, yeah? Can you count to 17? We know someone that can count to 17. Hello, I am the Count. I like to count. Ain't nobody got time to count to 17, but it's 1, 7, of the first month. I will be there too. That's 2, like number 2. I would write it like that. I use numbers when I write. Do you guys ever write numbers in letters? Yes, you know, like this. I am the Count. I'm Counteville. I like counting. 2 Bilsonas. You can count on me being there after New Year's as well. Okay, I will see you then. I also don't go blah blah blah. I go hoot hoot. Bye for now, Bloomies. And of course, do I have to do it too? Alright. Hi. Hi, Bloomies. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi, Lori. Mayoshi, okay. But yes, I will too. I will also be there. I will also be there. After New Year's, after the big boom, after the Globye, I will also be there. Going in the... sounds like a drag. But if the option is perishing, I think I would still take it. I'll still take it. Hello there, Doc. Oh well, at least it is. It might be miserable, but you Plumies make it less miserable. So I will see you there too after the debut, January 17th. Okay? I also need to figure out who that is rapping at my chamber door. When I checked, there was darkness there and nothing more. Someday, Plumies. We'll figure out who that is. Whoa. Man, it's always a whiplash. It's always a whiplash after Crowhelm. So yeah. I'll say Globye for now. Like this. I feel like I don't wear my V1 outfit much. Only hand cams, but this is the pretty one. Very well. Very well. He said the thing. Yes, it's a community thing. Can I have my man back now? You'll have to wait. We'll have to come back on January 17th and we'll see. But yeah, thank you everybody. Let me anyone else to thank. Let's see. I saw Laurie, like I said. Lemons, hello. Yeah, so finishing statement, join the Discord. I'll be on the Discord and posting now and then on the community if I do anything that should go there. Of course, I'm gonna hype my return up a little bit. But January 17th, it's a Saturday. It's a usual stream time. It's going to be... We're going to do a little debut again. So you guys know what I'm about and what's is to come on the channel, okay? Thank you for this corpo era. Just like that's a good way of saying it, Laurie. Thank you for the era of being here with me as a corpo VTuber. Thank you for helping me grow everything that the Plumi community has become, and looking forward to continuing on together to even greater heights. My Plumies and I. So yeah, it's Globye for now, but social media I'll still be active, just not gonna stream. Hutu Joel. Thank you everybody. I'm gonna wrap things up. Who's wrapping at the chamber door? Is me, I'm wrapping up. As we say here, slide well into the new year, but don't fall. Thank you for an amazing 2024. I'm looking forward to it. You know me, I fall with style. It's all good. If you listen to the birthday voice pack, I had to fall with style due to a certain Plumi getting a bit ahead of himself. Hootsu, everybody. Hootsu 2025. Hootsu 2025. Hootsu Globye. Hootsu. Hootsu for now. So I'll say Happy New Year's. Out the new. Hoot out the new. Hootso. Thank you for everybody. Thank you for everything, everybody. Hootsu. And we'll say Globye for now. Globye. Bye. Globye. Bye. I don't think I've forgotten anything. Otherwise, hit me up on the Discord. The link is posted on chat right now. All right. Okay. Anyone else has any member supas? Because I don't want to be closing down when you guys have that. Thank you for an amazing year. I can't wait. 18 months. That was both you and Natsu. 18 months is amazing. Can't wait to see what creative adventures await you in 2026. Me neither. It's so exciting, honestly. It's so exciting. Clean slate, tabula rasa. Not really. We have already built a lot of stuff in it. We have a really strong foundation for the next year, and that's a lot thanks to you guys. Yes, too. Until tot January 17, yeah. Tot the 17. Den eerste is het Vanderbos. Of de tweede. Thank you for 2025. You will soar. We look forward to it. to the new season. You rock. Yeah, look forward to new season. A lot of things I want to do, and I can't wait to tell you guys about it. Thank you for being here and making this year brighter. I shall do my best to make next year brighter as well. Thank you, everybody. Hello, Lana. Globye, thank you, Ashros. Best wishes for your indie days. Looking forward to it. New year, new me, quite literally. New year, indie me. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Bloomies. Okay, we're wrapping up for real now. Indiana Vilhelm. Indiana Vilhelm. For the adventurer. Being an adventurer. Hoot, 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 hoot. Hoot, hoot, hoot. Right, I'm Indieville. I get it. Okay, I get it. That was too many levels of it. Oh my gosh, you got me. Thank you, everybody. Bye. We'll say for real now. Globye. Bye. Bye. I have been Vilhelm Vanderbos, the Noble Owl of Globye Generation 2 Equinox. And next time, we'll see. I'll be Vilhelm Vanderbos, Noble Owl. Take care for now. Globye for reals. Happy New Year's. Have a nice New Year's. Tell me about it on the Discord. Globye. Bye. Stay lovely, everybody. Then again, you've been lovely since day one. There's no indication of that changing. So yeah, bye. Ciao, nos vemos. Feliz año nuevo. Gott nytt år. Hej då, everybody. Allesammans. Vi ses igen. Nos vemos enero, el 17 de enero. Vi ses 17 januari. Out the new. Thought the 17th. Matane. I don't know what 17 is. You Nana. Matane. Kiyotsukete ne. Take care, everybody. Bye. Bye, Nayar whistling. Good change of year. Yeah, there you go. Alright. Noble Owl out. Peace out. I'm peacing out. Yippee pog. Bye for now. Take care. Bye. And hoot afternoon! I will also be there. I'm also gonna be there on the 17th. Of course I will be. I have to be. Hoot afternoon! Bye.